watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping our list for you tonight, a portion of Tazewell Pike and Emory Road could be renamed in honor of fallen Army Staff Sergeant Ryan Knauss. Right now, the bill is working its way through the legislature. You may remember Sergeant Knauss was killed in the final days of the war in Afghanistan. That ultimate sacrifice is why two lawmakers are now working to rename the stretch of road between Henniger and Gibbs Road to Staff Sergeant Ryan C. Knauss Memorial Highway, as well as a section of East Emory between Beeler and Borough. Now, Senator Becky Massey says the move is to honor the man who used to call this area home.
It's proper and fitting that we honor Sergeant Knauss for his heroic efforts and for making the ultimate sacrifice. I think a lot of times we don't really realize what sacrifices our military, our veterans make.
Representative David Wright of Coreyton is behind the bill, while Senator Massey is sponsoring it. It's already passed the Senate Transportation Committee and is now headed to the House Transportation Committee tomorrow, which means the bill could be on the Senate floor as soon as Thursday. We'll, of course, keep you updated on this bill's progress. Next here on the Big 7, the Knox County Board of Education will be voting on the school system's next superintendent in less than 24 hours. As a matter of fact, the two candidates in the running are Dr. Linda Cash and Dr. John Ricewick. Now, all 9 members of the Board of Education will cast their vote on Tuesday, but the final decision on how they will decide to vote will also be made at tomorrow night's meeting. Board member Virginia Babb says they will be considering ballot voting, which would allow each board member to write their names down and their vote.
I think we all have our own individual qualities we're looking for. I'm really looking for someone that can be strategic on how we take Knox County schools to the next level.
Those votes will then be counted, and each member's decision will be presented to the public along with the final vote. The meeting, by the way, starts at 5 tomorrow night. We'll be following it closely. For our next Big 7 story, one of the men charged in the death of a fallen Loudoun County Sheriff Sergeant getting his court date pushed back. Christopher Savannah was scheduled to be in court tomorrow, but that has now been pushed to March 8th after Savannah got a new defense attorney. Now, you may remember the 43-year-old Texas truck driver is accused of hitting and killing Sergeant Chris Jenkins on I-75 earlier this month when Jenkins was just trying to get a ladder off of the interstate. Savannah is facing several charges, including 2 counts of vehicular homicide and driving under the influence. Next here in the Big 7, a victim in a deadly shooting from over the weekend has now been identified. On Sunday morning around 7 at the Vista at Summit Hill Apartments, officers say they found 61-year-old Jeffrey Evans had been shot at least once. He was taken to UT Medical Center where he later died from his injuries. A witness says they heard a gunshot and saw the victim and suspect in a physical fight. Now, police say the suspect left before officers arrived on scene. No arrests, by the way, have been made. Anyone with any information is urged to please call the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers. The number is 865-215-7165. Next here in the Big 7, KPD is looking for 3 suspects after responding to a report of an assault at The Hill. That's a bar and grill in the Fort Sanders neighborhood. According to a police report, the 23-year-old victim was unconscious following blunt force trauma and cuts to the back of his head. The victim reported the attack happened early on February 13th. He told police he remembers nothing after leaving his house for the bar. According to a witness, 3 suspects assaulted the victim after an argument. Now, based off the witness's statement, 1 suspect punched the victim and he hit his head on the pool table. 2 other suspects then punched the victim multiple times. The witness also provided the descriptions of the 3 suspects. You see those descriptions right now on your screen. Management at the bar told officers they would try to find security footage and would contact KPD if they found anything. Next here on the Big 7, the Tennessee Department of Corrections is ramping up career fairs for people with criminal backgrounds. The job fair will be held April 7th at the American Job Center off Middlebrook Pike. The idea here is to connect those who've been released from jail or prison with resources to help them land and keep a job. The department is able to host more of these in-person events now that COVID restrictions are easing. We spoke with T-Doc about why offering the service makes an impact not just on former inmates, but on the entire community.
Creating events like this where we are putting them face-to-face with employers who are going to give them that opportunity to secure that stable employment, earn that lawful paycheck, we're therefore reducing their risk to recidivate and fall back into that life of crime.
You know, we're told when former inmates are given resources for them to succeed, they are so much less likely to fall back into that lifestyle, which means less crime, less victims, and communities are safer and thriving. And then rounding out the Big 7 for us tonight as homelessness continues to be a problem in Knoxville. One local woman is aiming to make a huge difference. Wendy Bowles owns a small school bus that plays a large role in being able to help others. She calls it the volunteer bus. It was designed originally to cheer on UT's football team, but one day in 2017, that all changed.
I met Bobby. He was the homeless person, and I realized that there's more than just tailgating. And the purpose of the bus now is, ministering and witnessing to homeless people and just basically anybody in need in our community.
Yeah, the focus of her bus is now on a different team. Bowles takes on the homeless or those in fixed incomes, hoping to provide them with a small victory to keep them moving forward. Every week she drives around Knoxville aiming to give out at least 50 to 60 bags filled with things like bread, peanut butter, hygiene products, and any gently used clothing. If you would like to donate items to the volunteer bus, we have more information on our website on how to do so at WATE.com.